I'm here today to talk about this oversaturated market of music producers, right? Artists need to start recognizing, like, you can't just buy beats or download these free beats. Like, you really gotta partner up and click up with somebody to get you to where you need to be. Dr. Dre had NWA, he had Eminem, had all these other people. Got Anderson .Paak, Timbaland had Missy, and then ultimately became executive producer at Empire. Like, them produced for countless people. Jay-Z, they went crazy, man. Wiz Beats had DMX, rest in peace. These producers are more responsible for individuals' careers. They're very instrumental in the process. And I think that I'm gonna start something that might shake the ground a bit. Instead of just selling a beat, I just put up a new license that gives a lot of unlimited features, but also it's mixing and mastering included. But why even trust somebody like me, right? Like, I've only been doing this for 13 plus years. Just got my master's from one of the top music schools in the world, Berklee College of Music, and I went all the way to Valencia to get that. I have a skill set of one of these high-tier music producers. I'm just not getting the clients that are at that same level and mindset. I've never been around anybody who's popped off right before they did something with me. Even just period. Like, I know people who have been in circles of people who have popped off, but the main thing is I've never been around in the circles of those people who have popped off. I've always had my head down working, you know. I've never been in those circles of those people who had the mindset. But we all have the same accessibility as far as platforms, so I just need to be seen more. I need to be seen by people who want that for themselves. I need to be seen by people who want to be in the top 40. I need to be seen by people who take their craft and their artistry serious. I need to be around people who are actually trying and investing in themselves. I need to be around people who are actually trying to make this music thing their career. People who may not have all the skills necessary, but they have the talent. Like, if you have the talent and you've actually been practicing and honing your craft, and you've been putting in the hours to get your vocals right, to get your songwriting skills up, and maybe the studio's been getting really expensive, or maybe even you haven't even been in a studio setting yet. Maybe you're super talented and you just haven't had the opportunity to come across anybody like me. Somebody who can get your song from just an idea in your mind to a finished product that's ready to be distributed. And then from there, I'm sure you can develop a marketing campaign. You can develop a whole team of managers, attorneys, and really take your career to the next level. Get a video guy who can get your videos edited. If you know that you're there, and as far as your talent with your music, you sing, you rap, you should just stop buying beats or getting free downloaded beats. Stop that. I have an email list full of people who have gotten free beats from me, barely even know who I am. Like, there's a handful of people on my emailing list who actually know who I am, but they've bought a beat from me. They may have gotten a free beat from me, but they just don't know. Let's take it beyond just downloading beats. Let's actually click up with somebody who can get you right and give you counsel as well. Not just somebody who recorded you in the studio. Like, you don't even know that person's credentials most of the time. And it's like walking into a new barbershop. You don't know who these people are in here. Let's say you just moved to a new city and you need a new network of people. That barber is one of the first things, right? Like, you need to know, or your salon stylist, whoever messes with your hair, like, you need to find this person, because this is one of the most critical people, right? But when you walk into that new spot, you don't really know who can do what. Like, they may have a certificate up on the wall, they may not. It may be a brand new certificate. It may be something that they've been doing for years and there ain't a certificate up there at all. It's really no right way to know. You can see who walks in and gets those fresh cuts, right? And I can play examples of my music all throughout this video, and I'm sure it sounds proper, right? But let me just give you a minute of something that I've done. I'm gonna play this first song. It's called Say You Love Me.
Leaving, need you here every season, even if we not speaking. I don't really wanna waste your time at all. Don't really wanna play with your mind at all. I just really wanna do things right, be real tight, change your life. Say my name, call me yummy, talk to me nice, and say you love me, say you love me, just say you love me, say you love me, say that you really love
me. Yeah. So I wrote that, right? I wrote that song and I had someone sing it, but I'm responsible for that whole thing. I made the beat, I wrote it, I vocal produced that person. I did everything to get that song to where it needed to be. And I feel like that's a very top 40 worthy record, at least today. And it may get old and it may just be a trendy thing that just sounds like LMA or whatever, but hey. This next song, this is another one that I did, all right? This is called Work Bay, another one I song wrote, and I found someone to sing it for me. I vocal produced them, and I did the beat, mixed it, mastered it, got it to where it needed to be. Another top 40 eligible record, I believe.
Work, babe, you know I love it when I see you work, babe. Come here sometime even during your break. Won't make you late, just say okay. Work, babe, I came to see if you just had a good day. Tell your boss that I won't get in the way. Make no mistake, we can make it work, babe. Crushing on you like a little kid, but we grown, now we grown back to business. I can tell you apart from somebody not smart, yeah, that's lost out there. When you're off, come with me. Bring your office, put your bags in the back seat. What's your cost? What's your fee? You know I'm playing, better give me that for free, babe.
Oh yeah, that's another one. So what I just did there, that's like the equivalent to you walking into the barbershop for the first time and you actually get to see somebody getting their hair cut by the people in there, and you decide, hey, this is somebody that I want to mess with. This is it right here. I could be that person. If you're in the urban hip-hop and R&B genre, that's me for sure, based off of what I just let you hear, right? And based off of what you've heard throughout this whole video, right? That's me. I am urban hip-hop and R&B. And several other subgenres. Definitely gonna be a series, but I'm gonna keep this going. I just really wanted to stress the point of like, I don't know why people keep buying instrumentals and buying beats, but you don't really get to know the producer of that music, and they're responsible for the whole thing that you're doing your thing on. Most of the time, I get it. A lot of these music producers, that's all they do. They just make beats. I totally get it. And a lot don't even aspire to go beyond that level of just making beats. I do. I want to be one of those guys. I want to be one of those executive producers. If you want that kind of energy around you, let's work. I'm going to leave a link in the description. You can stroll my site a little bit. You can check out the services. You can check out that new price tag that I'm talking about, where you can buy the MP3 and then once you get it, come back to me. Go to the studio and tell them all you want to do is record, or you don't even got to go to the studio. I can give you a free gem right now. You can record yourself for less than $200. You can go buy a microphone, you can buy an interface, and I'll even put that link down in the description too, of where you can get your own resources and you can record yourself. Stop depending on these people that you don't know. Stop depending on strangers. You don't know these people. Get somebody that you can trust. Sure, you may develop a relationship with some people at the studio, or you got a close friend that knows your vocals, but no, look, listen, get somebody who has done this several more times than they have. Does your friend got 13 years under their belt? Does your friend got stuff on VH1, Bravo TV, HBO? Viceland TV? Maybe they do. And if they do, then they're competitive with me. But if they don't have anything to show you. They don't have any proof or evidence to show you that they can be what you need them to be for you. They have a lot of time. They may have a lot of time and they're offering up for free. Cool, roll with it. But it takes time to get to this level, you know. I already have a lot of that time that you're probably thinking about spending. And a lot of these people talk about these relationships where the producers work close and it was just free, it was off the love. You don't know that. You don't know that. Very minimal documentation of what these people's relationships were like, business relationships. Sure, they may say that it was all love and we all just sat in the studio and grinded, but who was sacrificing? Who was investing? Who really had to put in something? From maybe the producer had to get some equipment and they invested, or maybe the artist had to invest in that producer, had to invest something beyond time, or maybe it was a little bit of both. Maybe the artist was riding the producer around and the producer felt in debt, and then the producer had to do things back for that artist. It's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. I think the best example, check out the movie Hustle and Flow. These people had to go through it. Terrence Howard, awesome acting in that movie. Ludacris, awesome acting in that movie. That's just some of the A-list people that were in it. If you're not trying to invest money in yourself, you're definitely looking to take the long way. If you aren't trying to invest in yourself or sacrifice anything beyond time, then you're really looking to take the long road, the really, really long road to get to what you know you deserve right now. You need it right now. You don't have time to be spending sitting around in all these leisurely sessions. People might be smoking, people might be drinking, or they talking off topic. No, you need someone who can get you from point A to point B. It shouldn't take you 5-10 years to get to point B. Let's get you to point B right now. Right now. I think the music producer market should be more than that. It should be more than just a bunch of people doing tight beats and all that. Like, I really think the current market is setting us back from getting to better music. Like I said, I'm going to try to just keep it short and sweet on this one. I just want to introduce myself. Miles Got Beats. If you like what you heard here, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends. I'm sure some of you probably vibe with me just off this short conversation, and it's probably something that you stress to your friends a lot. So share this with them. Reassure them that what you said is true. Get a beat, but let that beat be a connection to let you work further with that producer. Don't just think that you're going to abandon them, because even if that thing pops off and you got it for totally free, you got everything free, all the way up until the moment where that thing hits the top 100 Billboard. You got debts to pay, especially with the producer. You didn't pay the producer nothing? I'm no lawyer. Don't take legal advice from me, but word around the block is that 100% of that copyright belongs to who produced it, because you didn't have permission for that sampled work. You took the beat without license. That's a sample. You took that and you just thought that you was just gonna rap on that, huh? You took that and you thought that you was just gonna rap. No. You're not just gonna put your artistry on top of artistry and claim it all is yours. You can't do that. You can't do that. Not without consequence, not without paying the cost, not without sacrificing. You have to. You have to. So, hey, that's it for me. Stay positive. Consider investing in yourself. Get tight beats, but really get to know where you're getting that product from and get real cozy with it. All right. I'll holler at you guys later. MilesGotBeats.com. Check the link in the description. Let's go.